Hello and welcome to today's video where you haven't seen me in a while. Oh no, and we're jumping in with it to a bang with a good psychological horror. Not just that, it's a visual novel game. Woo! So, we're gonna hop back into it and let's go back to the fact that it's a psychological horror game with this list of warnings. This beautiful list of warnings because stalking, kidnapping, strong language, mild drugs, alcohol, and smoking, blood, murder, the big S, flashing images, and loud noises. This discretion is advised by the game, and it is advised by me. So if you can't, this is your trigger warning now. So if you can't watch stuff like this, I suggest you take a little stroll through the cemetery that is my channel. And, check out one of those videos. They're pretty good. So let's just hop right into it. I have never been to a funeral that I didn't enjoy. Starting off strong. Okay. They're gonna get picked up and murdered. Walking alone from the cemetery at night. If I saw someone wandering a cemetery at night, I'd shit my pants. I would chuck a rock at a person if they walk towards me in a cemetery at night. I'd chuck a walk. A walk? I'd chuck a walk? No, I'd chuck a rock. Even though it was only across the street, these rumors made them fear for my safety. Do you really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me? My mother did not say anything. I think your parents know something more. But that is to be expected. They thought I was a perfect target. Why? I didn't want to leave. I think your parents sent you away for your own good. They're going to send you to a health spa. This butcher guy, the only thing I can see in my head, so I don't know if you guys are seeing the stupid TikTok ad about the slasher romance game, and I keep thinking of that one pig guy. I am a degenerate. When I did, I was always with someone, taking all precautions to avoid becoming the victim to the butcher. This butcher guy, I can see the pig man in my head. But I still thought it was only a rumor. Even if the deaths in our community increased, I think you need to catch the butcher. What are your forensic scientists doing? I never thought that I or someone I knew would be a victim. That's what they all say. I don't like to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there was also that other thing. That other thing? Maybe I should have told the authorities about it. Okay. Or anyone? You guys seeing this? But I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. Your parents are safe. Okay. Oh my god, is that us? Is that who we are? Oh, cute. We're just a little guy. Sorry, I'm adjusting my volume. Ah, I knew I'd fall asleep if I sat down. This is so cute. Is it raining outside? That sure sounds like it. Oh, I did start a little bit. I didn't go very far. It was midnight and I don't remember anything. Return. It wasn't supposed to rain. Yeah, I started a little bit of it. No shame. It was midnight though, and I don't remember anything that happened, so it doesn't count. It wasn't supposed to rain today. The light's on outside. Oh. I finished dinner. Come inside. It's spaghetti. I used your favorite sauce, too. Okay, you homestuck cosplayer. Get inside. You're gonna catch a cold. Yeah. Maybe stay outside a little longer. The rain will fix your skin. All the food is cold. I'll attempt a conversation. Bro, do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. I've still got my old therapist's number. You talk up to a therapist? Yes, talk to my therapist. Kroven? Ain't there a reason she was your old one? I know. But she was good at this kind of stuff. Yeah, you need your therapist. Girl, you need your therapist. You're walking around cemeteries for fun. You look like you had a Sharpie bath. Talk to a therapist. I've been thinking that maybe... Shut up. That's mean. That is real. But as of recent, I've picked up a different nighttime ritual. The one that's nowhere near as pleasant. You're walking to the cemetery again? Okay. I have a question. What's up with this? No, I have another. What's up with the skull? Whose skull is that? Can I know whose skull that is? Or is that... Okay. The text message I had received the days following my parents' disappearance. It was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. I should have told somebody. But instead, I texted the number back. Idiot. Rule number 1. Don't talk to strangers. Rule number 2. Don't talk to strangers. Rule number 3. If they offer you candy, talk to them. Then jab them in the side, steal the candy, and run. These are tips with Alex. The diner, I too feel like... What is the diner? It's not the same without Mom and Dad, after all. What is the diner? Despite the cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't all hard to get to Blackwood. I know how to read. I pride myself on it. Outside the cabin is a faint dirt trail. It gets a bit twisty at some parts, but it isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, but maybe 10 if you're fast. Ooh, if you run and sprint, you can make it 2 or 5. At the end of the trail, there's a fence, one with a slight gap in it, and past the fences, there's a little community. It isn't big. In a few trailers, I am bad at reading. You ever realize you don't know how to read when you have to read? The few people living all the way out here. Far from anything that's, well, anything. But there's a road here and a bus that comes through. It runs through Blackwood. It looks like my speech impediment is making an appearance. I am ashamed. You're in Blackwood. What a quaint little town. Is that the light at the end of the tunnel? It's the city I grew up in, and I always really loved it. There's the library and the local stores, but my most favorite place is the Blackwood Cemetery. Do not be proud of that. It's lots of trees to read under and the prettiest headstones I've ever seen. There's a mausoleum, too. Though I've never been inside, I would hope not. Private mausoleum, you know? I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I always try to leave flowers when I visit, at least every so often. And I visit a lot. Don't be proud of that. I like to think it helps them, you know? Not feel lonely. I'm not sure they're feeling anything. And then, having spent my day in Blackwood, I come back home the way I left. But I always make sure no one sees the way I come back home. Just in case, you know? How would you know? Despite the recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever now. Groven is rarely home, and I don't like being here alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the thought that maybe the butcher could find me out here all alone, even if that's the whole reason I came in the first place. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable surrounded by lots of people. Despite how things may seem, I always preferred to be around people anyways. That's the one reason why I like to go to the cemetery so often. You are a freak. There's always people there, even if you can't see them. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Groven's gone, and the bus I take out into town should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? The library? The cafe? The cemetery? The cafe? I decided to go to the new cafe that opened up. Yeah, let's be normal. Let's not go to the cemetery. Something different than usual. As I said, I'm not fond of coffee, but since I had a light breakfast, I decided to treat myself with a muffin. A chocolate muffin? Oh, because sweet foods are the best. I can relate to you on that front. I will not relate to you about the cemetery. However, I found myself in a bit of a pinch when I tried to look for some place to sit down. It seemed as though everyone's seats are already taken, and I really didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. A girl around my age with the most spectacular eyebrows. Spectacular eyebrows? Spectacular eyebrows. I figured she must be writing an essay for college or something. Are you in college? I want an age range. I need to know. I also want to know about your cemetery addiction. What is wrong with you? Can I help you with anything? No. Sorry. Am I being too annoying? No. You have spectacular eyebrows, bitch. What the fuck? No, stay quiet. So you're interested in what I'm doing here? Well, yes. You seem very focused. As focused as I can be. What's your name? Me? Mary. Twyla. Twyla, you remind me of an owl. Reminded me of an off-brand Starbucks. She probably used the free Wi-Fi. I would know, as a college student. Go to Panera or Starbucks for the free Wi-Fi. I don't know why she chose such a noisy place to work, though. After spending my day looking in some nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner and yawned more than once as I got changed into my pajamas. I plopped myself onto my bed, pulled out my phone, ready to continue the nightly conversation. You're there, right? Stop talking to the strange person! The strange person you think, or not even think, that told you that don't talk to the kidnapper of your parents. Of course I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm just afraid if I don't, you'll disappear or something. It's unlikely. I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell me why you took them? No. Why not? I don't know who could be seeing these messages. I'm not going back out there. I'm sorry. You saw how they were looking at me. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. I'm gonna save. What the hell was that? After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast, got changed to the... Okay, is that the default? Coven's gone. Okay. I'm doing it again. Let's go to the library. I guess we're making friends. Decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kind of books are mysteries. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. I feel like this is a murder mystery. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mysteries don't involve anyone dying. Kind of a lot less tension, don't you think? Anyways, maybe I'm just too soft. I also quite enjoy manga. Weeb! I do too. Especially the shoujo kind. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I find that they're cute and nice, and I like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, a shoujo. Maybe that's what I'll try and find at the library today. I stepped into the library and began to make my way over to my favorite spot, a tucked away little corner in the library by a single window. Sometimes I'd spend my entire day in that corner, just reading. You sound like me. I also like reading. I even managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. I looked forward to doing something like that again today, but... Hey, this guy reminds me of a chicken.